How are you doing, everybody? I'm Kitt, Kiarie, and welcome back to another episode. In this episode, I asked on my Instagram for people to share the lessons that their exes taught them. My last partner before my husband was 18 years ago. I was a child. So I don't really think that I am qualified to share any of those experiences, but I do have some lessons for you guys. And as my mom always said, I walked this road so that you don't have to walk it. People do not need to learn from their own experiences. I strongly believe that people should be able to learn from every other person's experience. Don't do it yourself at, yeah, even me, let me go find out for myself. That is stupidity. Don't do that. Just learn from me. Learn from these people. I hope you guys enjoy, and don't forget we are on Spotify now, and I'm gonna link it down below, so listen as well, and let's get into it. That I need to actually communicate what I'm feeling, not assume they know. This one my current partner taught me, and it's very easy to feel like, to assume that because someone knows you, they should know what you're feeling. That's not life. That's not real life. When you feel something, you have to step up and say, I don't like this, I like this. I like it when you buy me flowers. I actually don't like it when you tell other people that I'm freaky in bed. It makes me uncomfortable. Don't assume just because someone loves you, they know how you are. That is a whole different adult. They grew up completely different from you. They have their own experiences, their own traumas, their own love language, every single thing. And you're completely different from them. So just because someone loves you doesn't mean that they know who you are. You have to tell them. And this is the one thing that I will reiterate to every single person I meet who asks me about marriage or about relationship. Change is inevitable. You can actually rest assured in that. He is going to change, and so are you. And when you do change, communicate that you have changed. Oh, actually, I have changed. I no longer like this, or I like this now. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. So communicate. My ex showed me my worth, and he showed me exactly what I didn't deserve. That's how I knew what I deserved. Facts. Big facts. Huge, massive facts. Sometimes the person who was in your life just shows you exactly this one, and in that you'll be like, actually this is the one I deserve. I do not deserve to be ignored. I do not deserve to be bullied. I do not deserve to be called names, all that stuff. And it's very easy now to be like, my next partner, this is what I deserve. I get it. I completely get it. Ooh, this is a spicy one. My ex taught me not to be too forgiving. I forgave till I got tired myself. I mean, I don't know what else I can say about that. And I feel like there's a very popular message going around that women are too hard. You want too much, you're asking for too much, and it's not a new message. When I was growing up, the message was there. By the time I started dating, it was also there. Just forgive, forgive, forgive. Stuff that men don't forgive in us, generally. Of course, there are some that do forgive, but there's just like stuff like men will never forgive in us. So for me, I just find it so unfair. Yeah. I'm willing to forgive a lot in my partner, and there are some things that are deal breakers for me, like the deal is off. I know I promised to be with you forever through thick and thin, but this is not thick, neither is it thin. And I just can't do it. There's people who will forgive infidelity, physical abuse, sexual abuse, everything in the name of I gave a promise. But there are some who are like, yeah, I'll forgive until this point, and then after that, I'm good. Yeah, I can forgive you, but I don't have to be with you. That's another thing I think a lot of people miss. You don't have to be with someone just because you've forgiven them. Forgive them till the cows come home and remove yourself from the toxic situation. My ex taught me you can actually part ways mutually without drama. It's okay. Yeah. And especially if you're an adult. Like, there doesn't have to be drama for you to not be together in a relationship anymore. You can just be like, you know what, this is actually not working for me. And they're like, you know what, I actually agree. It's been good. Peace. My ex taught me don't lend your boyfriend money. Now, this is a big point of contention because people have strong views on either. Me personally, I don't like to lend people money. I will lend you money like if it's a business that you're doing, or like, and there's a return with interest. That's how I lend people money. So there's a time limit, there's a return with interest. Otherwise, I just give people money. You don't have to pay it back, because that thing of you have to pay it back is such a burden for both the giver and the receiver. And if it's a close, intimate partner, now you can't even, you're buying a chocolate with the money I lent you and you've not given it back. Oh, you're going drinking with your friends. With which money? I would rather just give the person the money, give it to them, call it a gift. If it's a big amount and it's for a business, have a contract drawn up with the lawyers signed, so it's actually you're an investor in their business. Other than that, just lend me 3K. I do saving. I can give it to you, but I can't lend it to you. My ex taught me that boundaries are key to a healthy relationship. With that learning, the relationship ended. In your relationship, you don't have boundaries. You can come at me anytime, anyhow, in any manner, anywhere. No. There has to be boundaries. Boundaries for communication, boundaries for interaction, boundaries for everything. Guys, a war without rules is there have to be fighting rules. I've spoken about this before in my videos, in my past videos. There have to be dating rules. There have to be communication rules. You can't just do your own things. Apana. You're going to get hurt real bad, and then you're going to hurt the other person. And who is to blame? No one. Because you had no set expectations, you had no set boundaries, nothing. Wow. My ex taught me how to stand up for myself. Bless that man. Yo. You know what? I feel like my ex taught me how to stand up for myself as well. There's no bless that man in my messaging. But I think he taught me how to stand up for my, because that guy bullied me. My ex taught me, don't assume that everything is on the up and up. Ask questions, ask actual questions. If he's hiding you, it's your cue to jump ship. Let me just ask you people something. You're still in relationships where you never meet anybody? And that's okay. Oh, I just wanted to keep you for myself. You're so special. I don't want to spoil this. Red flag. Red flag. If he doesn't want you to meet anybody, none of his friends, none of his family, it's because A, he's either married, or 2, there's somebody else he's taking to meet them, period. My ex taught me to keep my family secrets to myself and take them to the grave. He used them to shame me. This lesson is a trauma response. This is not people. This guy was abusive to you, and he this is not a universal lesson. People do not need to learn this lesson, and I really hope that you can discern that this was him and not everyone. You're going to find somebody who you can share your life with, even family secrets, and they will not use them to shame you. They will support you. They will be beside, like, build your confidence. They will help you fix stuff. This guy was not it. This guy was just not it. My ex taught me that him telling me what not to wear was a sign of him being controlling. This is a big lesson. A lot of women don't notice the subtle signs of a controlling, narcissist, abusive person, because they themselves might not even know that they are being controlling. They just feel like they like what they like. I like it when you wear long dresses, and I like it when you don't have makeup on. I like that more. You have makeup on, I don't like that. For me, I really just prefer a woman who's clean faced in a modest dress. I just like that. I really just prefer that. I find you so beautiful when you're wearing those maxis from, you know, that shop that we like. I like it when you're wearing flat shoes. I like your natural nails. I just want to see you. I just want to see you. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. The part that it becomes wrong is when you are not like that, he has a problem. Because he doesn't take into account how you like to be. And he needs to be able to like you for you, how you are in your different phases, and not a particular idea he has in his mind about how women should be. Because then if there's a particular woman he wants, he needs to be with that woman and not you. So stay aware, ladies, okay? And don't fall into that cycle of abuse. It's hard to get out of. My ex taught me that I needed therapy. Walk as self-aware king. I love such things. When someone comes into your life and they're a mirror and they hold you up for yourself to see, that's growth. That's so fantastic. I actually really enjoy that. When someone tells you they don't deserve you, believe them. They don't, and they know it. Now, don't sit there trying to help him see that he deserves you. He has told you he doesn't. He doesn't. Believe him and remove yourself from the situation, because he knows that you're too good for him, and that means that he's probably too bad for you. A lot of men would be like, yeah, you are so beautiful, I deserve you, you're my person, you know. But if a man tells you, I don't deserve you, and not in a romantic one way, like, you're so beautiful, I don't deserve you. No, constantly telling you how they don't deserve you, you're too good for them. We're out. Out. This is a big one. You can't love someone into loving themselves. Why do women like to fix men so much? What does it create in us? There's something that we're missing, that we want to fix a man and tell ourselves, I did that. Did what? No! Nurture a child. But don't, oh my God, there's something that in us that just makes us want to fix a man. I know he cheated on his girlfriend 7 times, on his previous girlfriend 7 times with me, but me, I'm going to be the one to straighten him. I'm going to be the one to make him stand tall. I'm going to be the one to make him stop, you know, drinking or whatever it is. I'm going to be the one to make him, no, it's him who's going to be the one, not you. You might be in the area while he does it, you might actually contribute, but it's him who's going to be the one. You are not Junior Holy Spirit. A cousin of mine told me, we are Christians, but we are not Christ. That part. Yeah, this is a good one. Another one that's triggered by trauma. I don't have to do it all. That I can allow myself to be taken care of by my partner. A lot of women take care of their partners, yes or no? We take care of them. We make sure that they have clean clothes, good food, clean place to stay. We make sure that their home environment is taken care of. But somehow we feel like we should not allow men to take care of us. That's trauma. Because when we did that, it was used to manipulate us. We were financially abused, and then we gave up on our dreams because they said they would take care of us, and then when they left, we had nothing, and they left us with nothing. So we're traumatized, and I get it. We need to deal with that in therapy. A lot of people have said my ex taught me to choose myself. I think I have said this many times. Men choose themselves in a very empowering way. If someone in this situation has to get hurt, men usually choose you. They protect themselves, they choose themselves. In terms of like if, and I've watched this happen, like people are serving food. If there is 5 of us and there is 5 pieces of chicken, but I as a man want 2 pieces of chicken, I just serve 2 pieces of chicken. I'm not doing it so that you don't get chicken. No. It's just boys are brought up to choose themselves. Choose you in the way that we allow them to be and excuse them for being, by saying they're being boyish. Boys will be boys. We allow boys to grow up choosing themselves. And so men choose themselves because they're nurtured that way. And this is something a lot of women can learn from. You can learn to choose yourself in a very empowering way and be like, this is what I would like. And just be like that. There's this debate that comes up all the time when a woman says that they are child free. And they're always asked, and your partner? I mean, and it's so difficult to explain that me as a complete entity, a complete human being without anybody, I am child free. And what my partner wants doesn't matter. If they want children, they should not be with me, who is child-free. I'm not going to change so that my partner is happy. Neither will he change so that I am happy. Because a lot of men who meet child-free women and they want children try to change the woman to have a child for them. But who's going to take care of that child? The woman who didn't want the child in the first place. To have friends of my own and hobbies of my own, because once that breakup happens, the loneliness. What am I always saying? Don't stop your own things because you're in a relationship. Now you no longer talk to your friends. You no longer go out with your friends because you're with your boyfriend. Is he doing the same? Or have you now joined his life? How many men will you live your life for? You will literally drop everything there and come over here and just be jumping in your life. You won't even have your own hobbies because you spend all your time hanging out in doing his hobbies. You poor thing. Ooh, my ex taught me that he was trash. It wasn't me. Hey, sometimes you can think it's you. Wow. Sometimes you can think it is you, when in fact, no. To never let go of opportunities just because you have a boyfriend you don't want to leave. And I absolutely get it. The socialization of women is to prioritize family life. And when you have a boyfriend that is mimicking family life and career now starts to fall, below your, it starts to fall down in your list of priorities. But that is unfortunate. A lot of women put all their eggs in one basket. You have no idea that you will be with this person for the rest of your life, or if they care about your career as much as you care about them. Yeah, so I would say before you get married and commit to share your life and your expenses with someone, go hard. And I'm saying signed the paper, married, not engaged, not he has met my parents, actually married, and you have committed your entire life to each other. That's the only way now you need to discuss with someone else about work. And don't step back from opportunities, because you never know where life might take you. This is a very good one. Men actually mean what they say and communicate clearly what they want. We're just selective listeners. Have you seen that reel where somebody is saying, what do you want me to do? And the guy is like, no. He's like, I'm hearing not now. No, I'm saying no. I'm hearing sometime later. No, I'm saying absolutely not. I'm gonna shut the gate. It's so true. We hear what we want to hear. It's so unfortunate. And then we make excuses. He meant this, he meant the other. If we took it at face value, what would it mean? You can meet the right person at the wrong time. My ex was an angel, for sure. I was young. Honestly, yeah. Makes sense. Also, do you guys think that everybody has their own soulmate? Like, comment down below. Do you think people, like, there's your soulmate somewhere out there, and if you miss the chance, you've missed it? Because I don't buy it. I feel like you make a soulmate. Like, you meet someone and they become your soulmate, and you can have two. Because there's people who have had incredible relationships. Like, they have had one marriage, and after how many years they've had another marriage, and incredible relationships. I don't know. Comment down below if you're still watching at this point. Do you think people can have more than one soulmate? Never ignore your gut instincts. If something feels off, trust me, it is never. Yeah, a lot of women need to lean into their intuition more. We are taught to be more logical, but that's a very masculine trait. Feminine trait is intuition, and you need to trust that it is true, that intuition is correct. Lean into it. And a lot of men can learn from intuition because it's not very prominent in men, but if they practice it, they can get better and better at intuition. When you become exclusive too fast, you'll eventually resent them for changing. But actually, are they changing, or are they just showing you who they are? Dating has become non-existent nowadays, and I'm really not sure why. Nobody wants to go on dates anymore. People just want to go on one date and become exclusive, and then next week you go on another date with someone else and become exclusive, then you break up with them, then you go on date many people at once. That's the idea of dating. That's the entire point of dating, so that you know who you want to be in a long-term relationship with. Date people, go on dates, see if you like people. It's an interview. Everybody is interviewing everybody else. But this thing of you must only be in a relationship with one person is rather toxic, I feel. And I think the main issue is because you want to get intimate immediately. So of course you don't want to be intimate with many people. So you're like, yeah, I'll be intimate with this one and I'm in a relationship with them. Well, that's really not helping your cause, is it? Are you getting to know people? Or now you're in the relationship and you start to know them and you're like, ew, now you're out again. Isn't it hard and tiring and exhausting? Anyway, from your lessons, guys, I have actually learned some few things. Thank you so much for sharing them. Follow me on Instagram if you want to be a part of these discussions. Once in a while we do them. It's exciting. I love such things. And yeah, and these are the lessons you can learn from other people's past relationships. You don't have to wait to learn them for yourself. Until next time, I hope you enjoyed.